Hi, it's Tim from
ORACLE-BASE.com.
In this video, we'll take a look at the Proxy Pluggable Database feature introduced in Oracle 12.2. A Proxy PDB can provide a local connection point that references a remote PDB. This can be useful in a number of circumstances. After moving a PDB to a remote container, we can use a Proxy PDB in the original location, allowing existing client connection strings to work unchanged. Over time, we can point them to the new location and then remove the Proxy PDB if we want. A local proxy can be used as a single on-prem entry point to a cloud database, rather than punching many holes into the cloud firewalls. We can also use a Proxy PDB to share an application root container between multiple container databases. When connecting to the Proxy PDB, all regular DML and DDL is sent across to the remote database. Any alter database and alter pluggable database commands refer to the Proxy PDB, not the remote PDB. We connect to the CDB3 instance and display the current PDBs. Notice the PDB5 pluggable database is in read-write mode. We create a link user in the root container and grant it the create session and create pluggable database privileges. We connect to the CDB1 instance and display the current PDBs. Notice we only have a single user-defined pluggable database. We create a database link from the root container in the CDB1 instance to the link user in the CDB3 instance. We create a Proxy PDB called PDB5 Proxy in the CDB1 instance. Notice the As Proxy From clause indicating this is a proxy of the PDB5 pluggable database. In this example, both the CDB1 and CDB3 instances share the same listener, so we must use different PDB names to prevent a name clash. If they were registered with different listeners, both the proxy and the remote pluggable database could have the same name. Once the proxy is created, we open it in the normal way and we can see it in the list of pluggable databases. Using the Proxy PDB column of the $PDBs view, we can see the PDB5 proxy pluggable database is listed as a Proxy PDB. We get the same result using the Is Proxy PDB column of the DBA PDBs view. Once the Proxy PDB is created, we can remove the database link we used to create it. This link is no longer used for communication between the proxy and the remote pluggable database. Here we've dropped the database link, then we connect to the CDB3 instance and drop the link user we created previously. We connect back to the CDB1 instance and display the value of the name column from the database view. Not surprisingly, it tells us we're in the CDB1 database. We switch to the PDB5 proxy container and issue the same query. Now we're told we're in the CDB3 database. The query was sent to the remote pluggable database and the result sent back, hence this output. We're still in the proxy container in the CDB1 instance. We create a new user called test. We grant it the create session and create table privileges, and we create and populate a test table owned by the test user. We connect to the CDB3 instance, switch to the PDB5 container, and we can see the table is present. We've been able to perform DDL and DML in the PDB5 pluggable database by issuing commands from the Proxy PDB. As you might expect, there'll be a performance hit associated with working over database links, but that might be acceptable depending on the requirement. Thanks for watching. As always, there are links to articles containing lots more information about this subject in the description box below.